What's good, you guys? This is Thanatos Prime here, and I have a very special box that I have been waiting on for about a year at this point. This is a box from Crypt Keepers Halloween Emporium. Now, I ordered about 9 or so Ghostface masks, I believe. I'm not good, like several masks. I'll just use several, but one set of masks was the fluorescent set, the green, the orange, and the pink. Now, I didn't know that they had just been announced to have been discontinued, and Crypt Keepers was unable to get theirs for the longest time. They still haven't gotten theirs. So I decided to take the opportunity to order masks that, I was kind of curious about, but didn't seriously consider getting this year. But I was able to call their customer service, exchange the fluorescents for the other masks, and, well, here we go. So let's do this unboxing. This is my first time looking at these masks, so let's take a look at them together. Okay, so starting strong. Okay, the way they're packaged is very cool. I think I'm going to start with one of the ones that I swapped out the order with. So, first one. Oh, looks like I have two of them wrapped up in here. Okay, so the first mask that we have is one that a lot of people like, the old one, myself included. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't get it because that was before I got into mask collecting. But this is one that kind of piqued my interest, especially when they announced it was coming back this year, and people have been getting them. They've been customizing them to look like EUs up until it was discovered that Fun World decided to release the 2023 run of Easter Unlimited masks. And here we have the Ghostface Crypt Creature. I didn't think this one would smell like vanilla, but it does. And guys, this is really freaking cool. I absolutely love the way this mask looks. I'll probably take one of the inserts from one of my 2023 EUs and I'll probably reshape this, but this is really freaking cool. I like the gauze that they have on here. Sometimes they don't always look consistent, but this one seems to have like a good amount to it. I really, really enjoy that vanilla smell. The tag it's okay. It's just the standard Fun World tag. I like the older tags better, but it is what it is. A couple small scuffs, but you know what? In the case of this mask, I think it works. So yeah, here we have the Crypt Creature. Next up, this is another old one. I thought initially when we first saw Scream 6 photos that they were using this mask, but it's not the case. But here we have the zombie. Now this one I definitely have to reshape. I may have to reshape like pretty much all of these at some point, but yeah, here we have the zombie. And it looks a lot grayer in person than I thought. But overall, still really cool. You know what? I'm gonna actually go get one of my masks to compare this with, because of how identical they look. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm back. So here we have the new Scream 6 aged mask, the Billy mask, because I really wish Fun World would do the other ones like Mrs. Loomis and Stu Macher. But anyway, here we have the aged and here we have the zombie. So definitely a good enough difference for me. Not as much of a vanilla scent to this one, and the vinyl is definitely a little floppier than I thought, but yeah, I'm very satisfied to finally have a zombie in my collection. And once I get it reshaped, this thing's gonna look really cool. Down there. Okay, next up we have, so two of these masks are the same because, I'm gonna keep one because one technically appeared one did appear in Scream 6 in the very beginning at the party scene. And also, sometimes the paint's not the most consistent with these. So I'll keep the better looking one and I'll gift the other one to a friend or something for the holidays. But here we have a Pride mask. So this is pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan that they just gave up on the chin. Doesn't it? Okay, there's a little bit of a scuff right here. Like, it's kind of hard to see, but you can faintly see it right there. But there's a little bit of a scuff right there and a paint blemish. And a little bit of a paint blemish right there near the yellow. A little bit. There seems to be blemishes like right here near the eyes, but yeah, here we have a Pride mask. Again, these variants aren't my favorite, but I think it's still pretty cool for what it is, and it's going to be a good gift to the person I'm going to give it to. Next up, we have another one. Oh, the one that's bundled with this is one of my favorites. I'm going to save that one for last because, yeah, but here we have another Pride. This one is definitely going to be the one that I re-gift. It's not perfect. I can see where it's taken a bit more damage compared to the other one. There's more scuffs in the paint, specifically in the yellow. Okay, you might see it a little bit there. It's kind of hard to see. Couple small blemishes right there, and definitely a chip on the nose. But that being said, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think my friend is gonna like this one, so I'm gonna set this one over here. Okay, this one is a bundle of 3. And I've owned one of these before, untagged. I've owned 2 of them. One of them had like some beat up issues, so I gave it to my nephew. And one I've worn this past Halloween. So let's start with the one that I have already. Here we have a Scary Movie What's Up mask. Again, all these vinyl ones are going to need some reshaping, but this one isn't too bad. Still the strong vanilla scent. Paint apps look pretty clean on this one. There's a little bit of an orange spot on the tip of the nose, but that seems kind of common with these. So it's not a huge deal. Eye paint is good. But yeah, here we have the What's Up. So that's pretty cool. And wow, this is really cool to have too. Here we have the Smiley. Now, I've never owned this one, or you can obviously tell what the next one's going to be, but these are really cool masks. I really like these. They're awesome. I like the tags. It's definitely going to look good. I have a row specifically set for these. Yeah, here we have the Smiley. And last but not least, here we have, well, last of this set, we have the Stoned. Tag on the Stoned is a little beat up, but it's not too bad. Now, with these Scary Movie ones, they take a little bit more vinyl. Sometimes you'll see like little particles or speckles or something in there. Where the vinyl doesn't always fill up. I thought there was a little blue spot right there, but luckily, knock on wood, I don't see any blue spots anywhere. I'm a little colorblind, so sometimes like things like the eye mesh showing it looks blue, but it's just because the opacity of the vinyl. But yeah, we have the Stoned, and the Stoned looks really good. I might get a second one of these because I live in Colorado and, well, you know, it's legal here, so yeah. I'm not promoting anything, but yeah, here we have the Stoned. Oh, I love the expressions on these. And finally, in this box, we have a mask that when it was first announced, I knew that I really wanted it. And It's one of the most unique variants that I have in my collection. It probably is, besides like my devil face. But here we have, and I'm pleased to present the pumpkin. My tag is a little bit warped, but that's no big deal. Paint and stuff is good. I'm not seeing any major issues. I see a couple little scuffs here near the eyes. But again, like speaking of the eyes, I really love that eye cut. You know, the cut for the eyes right there. I really like the mouth. Like, I just love this variant right here from Barkbench Designs. He was able to work with Fun World, and they approved of this. So, Clive, if you're watching this, thank you for this. I'm super happy to have a piece of yours in my collection. Besides my Brandon James mask, I'm happy to have a Ghostface style mask in my collection from you, let alone like a really cool variant. Like, I'm gonna try to hunt down another one of these so I can wear it. But yeah, guys, that was my little Ghostface haul. I'm very pleased with it. I'm gonna hunt down the fluorescents one day. But for now, I'm very satisfied with this. I love all these masks. I love all the variants. Even the more beat up ones like the Prides, I'm still satisfied with them. And like I said, helps me take care of some Christmas shopping. I can regift the one that's a little more beat up. Anyway, this is Thanatos Prime. You all take care. Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. You know, just be good to each other.